Alright guys, BLM here, back with more LA Noire. It's the next morning. It is, I think exactly, it's 10:06, so not too bad. Oh yeah, we're interviewing this guy, right?
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's next morning. It was pretty busy. Up until like around 9:45-ish.
Stick around,
ate
Mr.
breakfast
Rasick.
and saw that GameStop released their Black Friday ad. So that's interesting. I looked at it, nothing that great. I actually jotted down everything of interest here, and
Clemens is
I
a
haven't
fellow
compared the
traveler.
list between the other places, but I don't see anything here that's like cheaper than anywhere else. But I might pick up some stuff from GameStop early because they're like GameStop's starting some of their Black Friday deals on Sunday. So it's like obviously it's just might as well just get some of the stuff early, like things like Days Gone, and I think Yakuza Kiwami 2 is part of that early.
Some
deal
light reading on the
stuff.
merciless
But,
capitalist
yes, this is
machine.
everything I jotted down. It's actually a long list, but again, a lot of the stuff is just price match, pretty much. It's the same stuff from other stores, like same price or even more than other stores.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place.
So yeah, so we got Days Gone for 20. I'm definitely picking that up. That's 100%. Medieval for 20. It's the same price everywhere else. I'm not sure. I never played Medieval. I don't know if it's something I would particularly like. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like a decent like action adventure game.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's really worth it for me. But $20
Varley
isn't bad.
has a
Obviously,
problem
it just
with
came out.
bugs.
So I mean, it came out 30, but still, I mean, like I'm like $20 isn't like is a price I'm willing to pay if I knew I would like the game, but just I'm not entirely sure it would.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to
Judgment
burn down,
and
Racing?
Captain Full Body,
No,
those
I
are
didn't know
$30 a
that.
piece. Those are 25
It's
at
a
Best Buy,
favorite
I
choice of
believe.
ignition
So
by arsonists.
not going to be picking that up
Gives them
there
time to get
unless
away.
I have
You're
to.
crazy.
But even
He
then,
probably lives
Judgment,
near the
I don't
canals
think
of
I would
Venice.
even pick up for 30. I think 25 is my
Mind
limit
if
on
I leave you
Judgment.
to it? I got work.
So I was like even debating like should I even pick it up for 25. So like I'm not paying 30 for Judgment.
3 birds.
30 for Catherine Full Body, I would still be
Ryan,
willing to
Varley.
pay.
Where to
I mean, I
first?
believe it's 30 at Target as well, right? I think it's 25 at Best Buy. I think it is what it is. So yeah, but try to get it at Best Buy. If I can't get it, I'm still willing to spend $30 on it. Spider-Man Game of the Year, $20. I probably will pick it up, but if it's 15, it is 15. I mean, it's 15 at Best Buy, so I'll definitely be picking it up if I can get that. 20 is a bit too rich for my blood. However, I will probably be trading in my vanilla copy of the game. So hopefully I can get the money back on that and essentially get Spider-Man for relatively cheap. If not for free, because like from what I understand, the trading credit right now is actually $15. Now I don't know if they'll change that for Black Friday because obviously there's gonna be people doing this as well.
He's the cop who arrested that.
Oh wait,
movie
did we
producer.
just?
It's
Oh,
about
we're
time.
still the same thing.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
All right. AC3 Remastered's on sale for 15. That's the first time I saw that. I don't know if I need the. The thing is, I own it digitally. Like the only reason to pick it up is to get a physical copy. And like I would like to own one. It's just that is $15 really worth it just to own a physical copy of a game I already own? Like I own a physical copy of the original, so it's like, do I need a physical copy of the remaster as well? It's like not for 15. I think if I like,
Biggs,
if I had
LAPD.
store credit,
We
maybe.
want some
I
answers,
mean, like
and we
if
want
I
'em
traded
quick.
Spider-Man,
Okay,
maybe I would
okay.
get it. But then there's other games I want
What's
to get.
this all
for
about?
15.
Just tell me
So
what
it's
you
like,
want.
I don't know. Not really my ideal.
You know Reginald
$15 for
Varley?
that. Jump
No.
Force is 20.
Can't say I do.
I don't know. Probably not. Resident Evil 2,
You have a real
Devil May
viper's
Cry
nest
5,
that
20 bucks a
insta-heat,
piece.
don't you?
Those are 15 at Best Buy.
Arsonists,
So obviously I'll try to get them
murderers.
there first.
Communists.
If I can't,
What's that got to do with
I
me?
mean,
You can't
I'm
prove I'm
pretty sure
behind
I'll
all
get
that.
Resident Evil 2 for 15 because it's also on sale at Target. But if I can't get Devil May Cry for 15 at Best Buy, then I am considering getting it for 20.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
Man of Medan is 15, which I believe is the same price as Best Buy. So
You were licensed and
I'll
worked for
definitely be
Insta.
picking that
Contract
up
for
somewhere.
them. So what?
This is an interesting one. Kingdom Hearts, the story so far is 20 bucks. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Again, I own 1.5 plus 2.5. I own Kingdom Hearts 3. I just need 2.8. So
You like fires,
that's
don't
kind of
you,
my
Clarence?
issue right now. Is I
You
just need
service the house on
2.8, but
Kenmore Avenue.
which I mean,
You
I think is
manipulated
like
the regulator valve.
used
I
for
don't
15
remember even
at
working a
GameStop.
job on
So
Kenmore
I'm debating
Avenue,
over
much
should I
less
just say
sabotaging the
fuck it and
place.
buy the story so far for 20,
proof have
even
you
though I
got?
already own 1.5 plus 2.5, or should I go and I really don't care.
I do a day's work for a day's
Or
wage.
should I
That's
go
what I do.
and
You got a problem with that?
fuck, what was the other one?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
Or should I go buy a used
Don't know
copy?
the
And
name.
GameStop's also doing a buy two get one deal. So it's like, should I just get a used copy and then
You and Ryan
like,
are
do the buy
fifth
two get one?
columnists.
And how do you
Um,
figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been
I'm
following
kind
me
of
to
leaning
meetings?
towards the pre-owned version because again, I don't need a new copy. Like, I'm really PS4 games in general. I don't feel the need to own a new version of a new copy of the game.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, Copper.
Clemens, for someone with
So,
your record, I
yeah,
would expect
I
a
don't
little more cooperation.
Little Big Planet 3 is on sale for 10 bucks. It's the same price it is everywhere. So I'm not even that interested in the game, but it's the only PlayStation Hits game I don't own.
You're behind the
And
wheel.
it's 10 bucks, so it's like,
And where
why the
exactly
fuck not?
are we going?
Actually, I believe also Yakuza 0. So, actually, yeah, I didn't jot
Farley's
that
on the
down.
run. He
I mean,
might
it
be
wasn't on the
packing
pamphlet,
heat.
but
If
it
he's
said
wanted
all
for murder,
PlayStation
we say we
Hits
take the
games
doubt
were
out of the
10 bucks,
equation
so
and let him have
Yakuza
it.
0 would also be 10
You
bucks,
nervous?
right?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917.
Justice 2 for 15. That's kind of on the
You know, I
border.
never fired
I mean,
my
it's the
weapon
ultimate
in the line
edition.
of
Or whatever.
duty.
It's like, I don't know. Do I need it? I mean, I enjoyed the first
There's
Injustice.
nothing to be
I didn't
ashamed
love
of.
it though. I wouldn't
I hope
mind
your
picking
piece
up
is
the
still
second one, but
serviceable,
I
Herschel.
don't know if I need it for 15.
I may
especially
be
when it was
old and
on
out
sale,
of
I believe,
practice, but
last
I'm
Black
still a
Friday for
Marine,
15.
Phelps.
Mine is the ultimate edition, so it's like,
It would be
I
better
don't
for our
know.
case if we
I
could
have
bring
so
him
much
in,
other
Herschel.
shit I'm buying already. I don't know if I need Injustice 2. Metro Exodus 20 bucks. It's a bit higher than I like. I mean, it's on sale. I mean, that's the cheapest it is. I mean, it's 20 bucks. So it's like, I don't know. I was hoping 15 or less. I mean, I might bite the bullet and buy it for 20. I don't know. I'm not super
LAPD,
sold on
Varley!
it, though.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Okay. Then the Yakuza game, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and what's the other one? And Yakuza 6, both 15 bucks. Same thing as Best Buy.
Come on,
And
Varley.
I'm
Can't
debating
keep
whether or
running
not to
forever.
go all in on Yakuza this Black Friday. I mean, I'm definitely going to buy Yakuza 0. That's 100%. It's 10 bucks. It's like, why not? I already own Kiwami 1. So, I might... And Kiwami 2 for 15, I'm okay paying that. I don't really know if I need Yakuza 6. That's the one I'm debating on. Because it's like...
You run
like,
all the way
obviously,
from
that's
Michigan,
a
Reginald?
big jump going from 0, 1, 2 to 6. Like, I own 3, 4, or 5. And they're not actually available physically yet for PS4. There's only a digital bundle. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's even out yet. So I don't know. I'm still debating it. I don't know if I need 6. That's the big one. We'll see though. Yeah, that's also on sale. Best Buy. Valkyria Chronicles 4 for 20. I don't need it. But I got it
Why
down
did
anyway.
you run
Scribblenauts
from us?
Showdown
It's
for
gonna take a while,
$10. It's like
guess.
the only
You're the
enough to
same
set up
Reginald
for
Varley.
$10.
Detroit police have an outstanding warrant.
Dragon
How
Quest
we doing so
11.
far?
I need a lawyer
For
before I
20.
talk to any of you.
Reginald
I wouldn't
Varley,
mind playing the game.
you're
Just
under
like, there's
arrest
so
for
much
committing
other
a
shit
series
I
of
want to get that
arsons.
Dragon Quest 11
You're also
kinda
under arrest
not
for
even
murder.
really that
Detroit
much on my
PD will be
mind.
putting in a request for
So
your
it's like,
extradition.
I probably
Until
won't
then,
pick that up.
your guess is
Control is
smart.
30.
You can't hang that
I think
rap on
Control's
me.
another one that's
quiet.
like, it's
Be
25
thankful we don't
at
shoot
Target,
you.
I
Are all the
believe.
cops in this town
But
crazy?
it's 30
Take him
everywhere
away,
else.
officer.
So I'll try to get it at Target. If I can't, I think I'm gonna still go for it for 30. I've kind of thought about this a bit on like what
know the
games I
way. You
really
can
want to
drive.
get on Black Friday.
So where do you
I
wanna
think
go?
I'm going to go for Control. there's that. And the last game I have on the list is Shenmue 3. It's on sale for $40. Again, this is a more so a like if I can't get it at Best Buy for $35, I'll get it for $40. I've kind of I want to get Shenmue 3 at this point.
Who's asking?
Like I'm
Detective
pretty,
Phelps and Biggs.
solid
Arson
on that.
Squad. Arson.
You heard the man.
So really, like every game
Just
that
put
I
the stuff
want
in the
this
car
Black
and I'll be
Friday
right
is
with
on
you.
sale at
Hold
GameStop.
it,
It's just
Ryan.
that it's
I said,
either
son of a
tied
bitch.
for like the cheapest price, or like it's tied with other places, or it's actually more expensive. Like, that's the problem.
Those are GI's
Like, actually, I
backyards
don't
he's
think there's a
crashing through.
single
The
game that I
damage is
want.
only cosmetic.
He's a one-man
High
wrecking
Black
ball.
Friday isn't on
Move in.
sale.
I'll take out the bear.
So, yeah,
Enough
I mean, at
games,
least there's
folks.
that.
Take this guy out.
So, I mean, for me, the definite pickup. Well, I mean, I guess we could talk about that after this fucking section. Okay, I went the wrong way. Cool.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Cool.
Only if they hear him
Fuck.
coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I
I
got.
mean, yeah, I already spent a lot of money this month. I mean, that's the thing that's kind of irritating, is that it just so happened that a whole bunch of other real life stuff ended up happening this month that made me spend a lot of money already, even before Black Friday.
He's got an
and also,
arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
and also, just another thing, I've been debating also buying.
Jesus, what is he doing?
Tramp! Oh, Jesus!
Hands behind your head.
Actually, that's another thing. I wonder if Cybertron video games.
Why
can
did you
get out
run,
there
Ryan?
deals
I
yet.
was
doubt
scared.
it, but-
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Oh, they have. Oh no, they're doing something else. But...
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
You drive.
Let's
I need
get
to go
the
over the case
station and
notes.
close this case.
I guess they're doing a pre-Black Friday sale right now. Buy 2 get 1. Buy 2 get 1 on used games, and buy 1 get 1 on $15 or less previous generation games. Down. Last year they had a like
I
buy a
have 2
new
suspects.
game, get
Phelps, you got nothing.
a $20
Biggs.
game for free or something like
Ryan's
that.
waiting
If they
for
do
you
that
in interview
again,
1.
and I get store
Varley's
credit,
in 2.
I'm
Hey, Hopkins,
probably gonna
you
get
practicing your asshole
one of
routine
Death
again?
Stranding or Jedi
Come on,
Fallen Order.
Phelps.
I don't know which one's the best one to pick up there. Like which one's gonna drop in price quicker?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Yeah, essentially for me, the guaranteed buys for me are Days Gone for 20, Catherine for 25, probably Spider-Man for 15.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator
Resident Evil
valve
2 for
Model
15.
70 heater?
Devil May Cry for 15.
No, I don't.
Man of Medan for 15. Yakuza 0 for 10. Yakuza Kiwami for 15 is like kind of but yeah. Shenmue 3 for 35. Control for 25. I think those are like the guaranteed buys for me.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're
Probably
lying,
also
right?
I'll go, as I said, I'll go to
And how do you think
GameStop
you can
and
prove that?
do the actually, to be honest, I might go to Cybertron first for the 2.8 because I'll probably trade in stuff at GameStop more so than the other one. But
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense? You're just a stooge. A brown shirt for your capitalist paymasters.
How much money is that?
So
That's
you want
like
to change the
well over
world,
200,
Ryan?
right?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
So
And you're doing your
20.
part.
Yes, I am.
Let's just
Does
say I
that
buy
include
judgment.
sabotaging
25, so
water heaters to destroy a
45,
company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
70, 85, 100, 115, 130, 140, 155, 180. That's 215. 215? Really? That's it? Huh. Okay. I mean, dang it.
This is industrial
That's a good,
sabotage, Ryan. It's
over
all part of your
230.
campaign.
But
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
and again, that's not everything. That's like just
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something.
I do also plan on picking up Avengers Endgame
Insta-heat heaters break down every day.
for $8.
They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Instaheat bought out Hephaestus,
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
and you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where the fuck is Marley?
That son of a bitch looks a lot.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the
We have
grand
Matthew
jury.
Ryan in
Case
custody,
was thrown
Varley.
out.
I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
So actually, that's a lot less
Have you
though
ever
than I
worked
was
on a
thinking.
place on Rosewood Avenue?
I mean, like, I'm
Remember
definitely
the
gonna be
Sawyer?
buying other shit too. It's just that it's like
Maybe.
I thought
I'm
that
on a
initial
town. Go where they
set
send
would have
me.
been like 300 or so. But,
I
you know,
don't do a lot of
only
repairs, though.
215,
flat out on new
that's not bad,
installations.
right? The question is, how much more do I spend after that?
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
This one.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Whatever. I don't care.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
Sure.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Yeah, I think it's the other guy. So.
I'm thinking of moving up.
I want to make homicide. You know you make it if you get that desk.
Speak to my lawyer. I got nothing more to say.
Wait, how do we charge him then?
Advice?
Let's lay a charge at one of these guys and put this to bed.
It won't let me charge him. Game? Game?
Coroner says it's gonna take at least a week.
Fuck it.
Reginald
It
Varley,
won't let me charge the other guy.
charging
so
you with committing a series of
Won't let me
arsons
sit down
and
or
for the
anything.
murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Okay. origami killer. A bunch of origami.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks.
Heavy rain.
Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Alright. Fuck off. Game. Okay, cool.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy.
Can you drive to this one?
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
One of the new housing developments, a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
It doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are they doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
Game. Fuck off, game.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
You got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
Sure, it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Diggs.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Alright, so we're going to end here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.